slept pretty good. It's funny, I turned that fan on, and at about, I don't know, like an hour later, I get cold, and I turn it off. And then I actually gotta cover myself. You would think it would be hot all night, but no. I mean, I don't put the rain fly up, so there's ventilation. Anyways, we're gonna get up, see if we can get an early start today. Good morning. Here we are. Look at the water, the difference. Another almost like 6 inches or better. See that sandbar? There was fish swimming across it yesterday. That's how much it's gone down. 6:49. This is day 3. Look at this. You can see the line right here, Carl. So I made coffee. I got it too hot, so I got my cup in there in the springs cooling down. I don't like hot coffee. I just like it just lukewarm. And now we're gonna cook some bacon and eggs so we can have some. Oh, I've already started filtering some water and filling up that gallon jug right there. And that's pretty much it. Before we leave, we'll drink a bunch of water, take a gallon of water, and just head on that way. There were some owls last night in there, somewhere in there, but every time I would get the camera and turn it on just so you could hear them, they wouldn't make any more calls. Alright, so let's make some bacon and eggs. Oops. And we got bacon. That's how I like my bacon. Charred. So here's breakfast. And I put that bread on top of it. So it's just a sandwich. Then we break that down. We had no fire last night. We pick up the garbage. There's a garbage bag hanging on the tree. That's it. Alright. So this is our second campsite. It's 8:30. There it is. And the next campsite, we want to try to make it to one of those river camps so we could take a shower, and it might rain tomorrow, so we could, but we're not gonna make it. It's like almost 30 miles because we still haven't even gotten to the second one. I'll put the name down here. I have a hard time remembering the names of those things. And we still haven't even gotten to that one. We got 2 miles to go. So we're gonna try to get as close as possible to the third one heading south so that we could camp out, and then the next day, day 4, we only paddle a couple miles and we could relax in there. So here we go. We're gonna fill up these water bottles, drink a bunch of water from this cool water, and we're out of here. We moved the canoe. About to leave and look what's under it. Oh, crawdad. Whew. Drink like half a gallon of water right now. My stomach is bloated. So here we go. I think we're gonna have to walk to way over there. Come on, Carl, you can do it.
It ain't gonna hurt me, I know.
Yeah. All right, I'll hold it. It hit the bottom now, so.
Okay, I'm in.
All right, my turn.
Get the stabilizer out.
That's the stabilizer.
They're gonna stop it one way.
Oh, we're still stiff.
Got water in it now. Oh well. Ready?
All right, we are ready. Whew, boy, I am bloated.
I think I didn't want to drink too much water. You feel like that.
It'll go down. There's a night 2 campsite.
Damn, this water's deeper than it looks. Yep.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta turn around and that's it. And the river was about 8 inches. It went down a good 2 inches while we were here. I hadn't even thought about it. GPS tells us how the distance, how much time. I hadn't even thought about it. So now I got it running. I already put it for canoeing. Well, it's for water sports, rowing. And it's timing. I put it back there, so 3 minutes, a quarter of a mile. But we're not paddling. All we're doing is just basically just letting the river take us. So we're probably moving 1 mile an hour. And in some areas we gotta paddle because there is just absolutely no current. I don't see how the river's draining. I guess it here, when the water's flowing, it's pulling water from, but it's just like there's, you can see it, look, we're barely even. That's how slow it's flowing. There's a spring back in there, you can hear it.
Two of them in the water heading.
Trees as far down as you can see going in.
I know they had a net stronger for all.
I love history, so every time I see something like this, there's 4 there, Carl. See how on this side, your left side, there's a pole there, and then if you look on this side, you can see how they're already broken down. There's 2 poles right there. And this river has a lot of history, Civil War and everything. So it's, there's no way of knowing what that was. You know, there's no telling what was across there. That Suwannee Springs, I'm almost 100% for sure. I'm gonna do research and I'll put it on here. I'm like 99% sure that was a fort. That's how it started, because it has the shape of the fort, and then the windows with the bricks lined up around it. I've been to quite a few of them, and they're all that way. That's the way they're all made. So I'm gonna
St.
do.
Augustine's a little different.
Yeah.
They use what they got seashells and a lot of theirs.
And St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use seashells. They has a name for it. I just can't remember.
It absorbs the shock.
Mm-hmm. There's Woods Ferry River Camp.
That's where they're shooting for, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. There's the coordinates. Spirit of the Suwannee, 7.6 miles. It has an arrow, but I can't see it right now.
Going that way.
Pointing that way. Yeah, because Spirit of Swan is behind us. So let's see, it should point at the next something.
Nope. Yeah, it does. 13.4
Suwannee River State Park, 13 something 0.4 miles.
That's the next campsite.
Yeah.
We'll probably be ready to stop by that time.
Yeah.
If we make it that far.
So then the one after that is the other river camp. So they're spaced apart, so basically from here, unless you paddle all day and real fast, you'll make it to the next river camp, which is free. But if you stay at the Suwannee River one, that one costs to camp there. So we're gonna bypass that one and just try to get close, like I said, to the other one. So tomorrow morning we just have a couple hours paddle, or maybe 4 or 5 hours, and then we could just hang out there all day. Recoup, relax, rest. Alright. We push on.
That's right, waiter.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I see them.
There's a bunch of deer back there.
They see us.
Yep. They were all drinking water. That creek back there that had all the deer back in it, that's called Holton Creek. Because we're still Holton management area. Frogs. Those frogs sound funny.
They're in them lime hole crevices.
Uh-huh.
Croak, croak.
Yep, Holton Creek. Nice fence up there.
Mm-hmm.
So this here shows you how deep this river is. Those trees are probably humongous. And look at the angle that they're going down. You can see some of the branches. That branch right there is probably from that one.
One's further underwater.
Yeah, going clear underwater. Look at that. Look at that. That's why it's barely flowing. When it gets shallower, river flows. Right through here, if we stop paddling, you basically come to a stop. That's not even coming from up there, it's coming from inside the rock. See, that would be underwater with the river just another foot. Okay, what is that back in there? That river's coming out. Behind you, Carl. Yeah, nice. So that back there is Alapaha River Rise. So it's
just a big spring.
Right, it's just a big spring that comes out.
Go back there.
And that's Highway 49.
You look at the watermarks on that bridge.
Wow. Yep.
That's a ways up there.
Yeah. Alright, so we've done 10 miles today in 3 hours and 40 minutes. This is where we're gonna take a break. Sorry, Mr. Buzzard, but we're gonna sit up there in the shade. Got some water.
Get the hell out of here. Move your ass.
And we're gonna eat some lunch. It's 1 o'clock.
Somebody's been here beside
Wow, you can feel the heat coming off of the sand.
Go on, beat it.
There he goes. He's like,
Move your
man, I was so comfortable here. All right, guys, we're gonna sit down. There's a little break area. We're standing up because change of position. Those we've noticed, they're gar, because we've seen them. Every time we see something like that, it looks like a gar. Here's a pretty nice area. Be a nice little area to camp, but
too many hills.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make it another 10 miles today so we can get close to that other wilderness camp for tomorrow. If we make it 20 miles today, we have done a total of 50 miles, and this stretch is gonna be 105. So all right, we're heading back down.
The sand brakes don't work.
Oh, almost.
Set somebody on fire. Funny print.
Yeah, it's rocking up.
It's got a tail too.
Yep. Yeah, so whatever it is has a long tail touching the ground. And it's a land bird. You could tell land birds because of the 3 fingers, kind of like a chicken.
Little prints too.
Little tiny squirrel.
Mice.
Like quail maybe.
Or ground doves.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Another thing I like to do. I love to look at prints. You could read so much about them, read what they were doing, what, you know, try to figure out what animal, learn what it was. So I love all these sandy areas because of that. A lot of people call me all the time, hey, what's this? Or they send me pictures. What is this print? What made this? Up ahead, there's about 3 turns. 1, 2, 3. Then we come to the Suwannee River Cabins State Park, where they have the cabins and all. Also from the west side, the Withlacoochee River will be coming through like that. It'll be coming into the Suwannee. And from there to the next river camp is 17 miles. So we're gonna try to make it. So far today we've done 14.5 miles.
We're gonna break our record tonight.
Yeah, so we're going for it. It's only 3 o'clock. What it is we've just been doing this, basically just sitting here, letting the current taking us. But if we paddle most of the time, we could make pretty good time. We did in 1 hour, an hour and 11 minutes, we paddled, because there was a storm behind us, we paddled 3.69 miles. So should have been looking at the camera. So we paddled, like I said, 3.6 miles. So keep you posted. We're gonna keep going that way. We just keep stopping, like we just stopped right now, and just drinking some of that cool water that we got at that spring where we camped out. And we just stop and drink water, stop, drink more water, drink electrolytes, drink, eat some protein, keep going. So we just stopped right now. A spring, water time. We see a spring up ahead.
water.
Nice.
The beach right over there, yeah. Look at that sucker.
Nice. Oh heck yeah, we're getting some water here. Look at the size of that turtle.
You said what spray over.
Let me show you the spring. Pretty neat. And let me show you something else. That's so much water. My buddy's over there cooling down his feet. There's another spring right there. We just passed the cabins of Suwannee. And this over here is...
Spring down there.
Oh yeah, look at that big. Another spring. That's with the Suwannee River. And I guess they have some kind of observation tower right here because this is all state park. This is where they have those cabins. And all these things that I don't say the names, they're gonna have the names right here. So that is an old train bridge, and over there I'll check now and I'll let you know. So this is the train trestle bridge. That's Highway 90. After Highway 90, about 3 or 4 miles, then we come to I-10. I hear another spring.
Oh, there's somewhere. Right there.
Still don't see it.
Just on the other side of the...
Oh, we got a show coming up. You can hear it. And, I mean, it's easy. I've gone through the ones in Santa Fe and all that when the water's low, but we are loaded down, so it's like we could tip pretty easy. So there goes nothing. Let's see if I can tie the camera somehow somewhere. I'm gonna wrap it around my leg actually. Alright. I wish I could show how I got the camera tied up to my leg with the tripod. But here we go. We gotta get closer to that rock, that big boulder sticking out. Closer to the rock. Here we go. We missed it. We did. Keep going. Go. we did it.
I just stopped paddling because I knew the rock. I thought that one.
Whew, that was like a little foot and a half, 2 foot waterfall.
I see the water.
I know, I saw it. Are you full of water up there? No? Oh, okay. Whew, that was fun. We're gonna go walk and check this one out, see how we go through it. Even the deers do it, look. So the best plan looks like staying here close to this side and going in between that brush pile and the rocks. See, just going right through there, that way, and then that's it, it slows down. Because this here, you'll hit rocks there, that's too rough over there. Oh, in a kayak, yes, but not the way we are. So I think that's the best way of going, right through here. Somebody has a worried look on their face. I'm wrapping this around my leg. There we go. Full throttle. We saw there's nothing here could tip us over. We gotta stay away from that brush pile on the right. So Carl, just paddle, because you'll be turning us to the right. I'm gonna keep us from hitting those rocks on the left. So keep paddling. See, we got good speed. All right. We got it. This one was a piece of cake. See, I turned us. Yep, there we go. I got it. Let me steer.
Oh, we went totally out of it. Look.
We got it. That's it.
If you went that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it. Good job.
Take a breather.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad.
No.
First one was scared.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad.
I didn't have time to take a picture. I was yeah,
Good job. Whew. 4% battery. I was trying to save the battery for that. I-10. We've traveled 2¼ miles. We need 15 more miles to get to that river camp. We're going for it. It's 4:40. A new campsite. We got this just to wait till the sun sets, because that side of the river is what's in the shade, but there ain't no campsites in that side, so we stopped here. We set this up. We're sitting under it till the sun goes down, and then we'll set up camp. It's just too hot. Everybody says the hottest time of the day, noon to 3 in the afternoon. Yeah, right. It starts at about 4:30. The heat index today was like 105. True masochists. We've been in 100-degree index heat plus all day, and now we got a big campfire. Took us about 2 minutes with as dry as everything is. I mean, listen to this big tree right here. Look at this. It's like Look at that. A fishing rod. And we're gonna set up the tents up here on this ridge. They're only one man, so they fit perfect. There's a perfect flat spot right there. And if it does rain, because it has gotten dark, there's a ditch over there. So the water that runs down goes into that ditch and runs that way and along the ditch into there. And then here's the other one. So I think, oh, and no trees overhead, no widowmakers. So I think that if we put our tents here, if we get a hard rain, we'll be perfect. We emptied out the canoe, we flipped it over. Had like 2 or 3 gallons of water in it. We dig a hole. Some people don't do it. We dig a hole, then tomorrow morning, fill it up with water, put water in there, and then just scoop up the sand right over it. You can't even tell. Now time to set up the tents. We're done with our tents. There they are. And I'll show you our view. Even though we can't really see nothing because, you know, but still, this is our view. Way up here on this bluff. Now we're gonna cook. So we got some bacon cooking up because the ice is done. It lasted Monday, Tuesday, today is Wednesday. So it lasted 3 days. The water that's in there is still cold, but it ain't gonna be tomorrow. So we're just cooking up all the bacon. We're gonna eat some bacon tonight. Put some in a Ziploc bag. Maybe it'll be good in the morning. And then the grease for the bacon, I'll just leave it. And in the morning we'll use that to cook some eggs. There's some big sturgeons jumping over here. I mean big, we've seen them. They come out and and Carl had a big bowfin, mudfish some people call them. Alright. We already ate lunch. All I did was just make some of those tuna packets that I showed the other day with some mayonnaise. And I made a couple sandwiches and that's it. It's just too hot to eat anything. You can see we got thermocells everywhere because the mosquitoes. Thermocells over there. There's one hanging here. One there. One in his chair. One back there. Oh. Alright everybody. We're turning in for the night. This is the end of day 3, which is Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow we got about 12 miles to get to the river camp. So we'll get there pretty early and we're just gonna rest and just hang out there all day. And we'll see how we feel the next day. So have a good night and we'll see you tomorrow. There's a bunch of whippoorwills. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll try to put the volume up on that. Hopefully it comes out on the video. Well, good night.